Hi everyone! This video is a bit off compared to my regular schedule, but when you have things to do and work full time, it sometimes gets difficult to upload on a regular basis. What I'm drawing today is influenced by Inktober challenge. If you don't know about Inktober, go to the website I left in the description for this video to find out more. So, there's been some drama over one of the comments by the creator of this Inktober challenge I heard. And as I went to investigate the case on the internet, I discovered that it was actually bigger than I expected. I found lots of arguing on Twitter, a lot of videos on YouTube discussing the issue, some of them even an hour long. What a drama, I thought. Here, let me join it. People who know Inktober surely know which comment caused the heated atmosphere in the artist community, but I'll read it here again because it may also interest those not engaged in the Inktober challenge. So, on Twitter, the question was, can I draw digitally for Inktober? The answer. The spirit of Inktober is self-improvement, and there is no better way to master your craft than to draw without a safety net. Working digitally usually means using Ctrl-Z a bunch so you get your line just right, and that can enable someone to develop bad drawing habits. There is no feeling like making a permanent line and knowing you can't change it without consequence. I think that's how you improve and get better, because every ink line that's put down on your paper forces you to think, commit and adapt. No one is going to stop you from doing Inktober on your iPad. Just know that you're missing out the full experience of Inktober. Normally, I'm not the type who seeks any drama to join and argue. Don't have time for that. Still, part of the reason I make videos is to be able to discuss the topics that are within the range of my interests, and this Inktober drama kinda made me think about how my attitude towards digital art and art in general has changed. So this is a good opportunity for me to show you my personal views. Let's put it simply. I totally agree with the answer to the question asked. It's so simple. Inktober is all about improving your skills in drawing with ink. And people want to adjust this challenge to their own art. Here, for example, artists doing Inktober digitally. Because Inktober became a popular trend, and if you join an event that's been trending, you tend to get more views, more traffic on your social media accounts, because you enter a community where people want to see what other fellow artists have created. And that kinda ruins Inktober's initial purpose, which is practicing and accomplishing instead of self-promotion. Don't get me wrong, self-promotion is fine, but if you don't care about the nature of the challenge, then that looks odd. I know a lot of people who don't use traditional mediums wanted to join Inktober because it sounds like fun, and being part of a particular artist community motivates some people a lot to draw more often. And it's a challenge after all, and people like doing challenges on social media. But they're still missing the point. Inktober wanted to feature ink as a main art medium. I see it as a way to encourage the artist to enter new grounds. When I saw Inktober challenge for the first time, I thought, oh wow, I wonder what it's like to use ink to create illustrations. Besides, I haven't done any traditional drawings for ages. Gotta see if I can still do this. Count me in. So, of all the challenges out there, so many different ones where you can use any mediums you like, you choose one about traditional ink to draw with your tablet. That smells like an attention seeker to me, or someone who wants to do all the challenges on the internet with little effort. when it's meant to help improve your drawing skills. This whole topic actually allows me to show you how my thinking about digital art has changed. In the past, I would defend and argue how digital art is as valuable as traditional one. These days, I can't quite understand why even start the topic. Traditional and digital are totally different and have totally different characteristics. There are some works where the outcome, the final product, is all that matters. And there are fine works where the very process of creating is important. You know, the techniques used, the artist's thinking and expression, and these two types apply for both traditional and digital art. And it's so funny that because of this inability to recognize and acknowledge these two types of works, artists argue even within one type of medium. That are, say in digital, some people cannot accept the use of stock photos or photographs of textures in digital works because they think it's not real painting and it's cheating. The technique is actually called photo bashing and is usually used for concept art in film and game industry, usually to be created within a short period of time. The artist usually has to create a lot of these works. Some of them will be scrapped anyway. So my conclusion here is, acknowledge different types of works, different art challenges and what characterizes them. Just don't put everything into one bag because it will cause a crazy mishmash and lots of misunderstanding. I'm not trying to disencourage digital artists from taking part in Inktober. I'm just trying to encourage them to explore new grounds. When you do traditional art, you still learn things that will help improve your digital works. Just enjoy art more and acknowledge its variety. Thanks everyone for watching, listening, and remember, have fun with art! This video also features my favorite Inktober tools. The first and most important tool is traditional ink, a nice big bottle by Taylor and Rowney that will last me a long time. A classic fine liner, any brand, in this case Uni Pin. There is no better way to get a super thin lines than to use a fine liner with a felt tip. Pentel pocket brush pen, brush and ink closed in a small pen, waterproof, and you can go from a very fine line to a very bold one using just one tool. This Winsor & Newton brush, same thing as with the Pentel pocket brush, you can get any line, very thin, very wide, with just one brush, very handy. Aqua brush, just mix ink with some water, fill your aqua brush, and you can start coloring your illustration with ink. Get darker shades with every next layer you apply. And at the end, here is a closer look on my illustration for Inktober 2017.